It began with a single line that cut deeper than I expected. Across the table that night, Aisha's voice was icy and certain. "If you don't trust me, working late every night with my boss, maybe we shouldn't be together." At first I dismissed it as a flare of anger. But the more I turned her words over in my head, the more I understood she wasn't just defending herself. She was issuing a challenge. Her new position had overtaken our marriage. She told me evening after evening that urgent tasks with her boss, Mr. Salman, kept her at the office. I had been proud of her drive and supported her early on. But when those urgent tasks became outings that stretched past midnight, unease crept in. I wasn't being insecure. I was realistic. Nobody spends that much time at work without something else going on. When I raised my concerns, she snapped, "You're paranoid. You don't get how hard I work." I wanted to take her at her word, yet the signs accumulated. A stranger's perfume lingering on her clothes, the way she clutched her phone like a secret, the sudden shifts in how she dressed before leaving the house. My instincts screamed the truth while she steadily gaslighted me into silence. One night I resolved to see for myself. I drove to her office at 11. The building was dark except for a single car in the lot, his. I waited in the shadows until they exited together. She laughed so close to him, her hand brushing his arm. That laugh no longer belonged to me. I didn't confront them then. Instead, I began to gather proof. Hotel receipts, photographs, call logs, messages pulled from a cloud backup she assumed I couldn't access. Every falsehood left tracks, and I archived them like ammunition. At home, I kept up appearances. I kissed her forehead, asked about her day, feigned belief in her explanations. She thought she had me beaten, but I was plotting. My silence wasn't surrender. It was strategy. Weeks later, I had the evidence to unravel her carefully constructed lies. I didn't want merely to end the marriage. I wanted her to feel betrayal's full weight, the way I had. So I struck back. I learned Salman was married with 2 children. His wife, Farah, had no clue about his late-night meetups. Acting anonymously, I sent Farah the file. The photos, receipts, timestamps. She had a right to know. The fallout was instant. Farah confronted Salman in front of the kids, and within days his tidy reputation at work was in tatters. He was suspended while an investigation began. Rumors circulated. His career imploded, not by my hand directly, but by the truth I supplied. Aisha, meanwhile, was blindsided. She came home in hysterics, furious that Salman had cut her loose to save himself, accusing me of destroying her life. That was when I finally produced the folder I had kept hidden. The photos, the receipts, the late-night logs. I told her, "You ruined your own life the moment you chose lies over loyalty." But I didn't stop there. I forwarded the same evidence to her company's HR undercover. Office affairs might be common, but when favoritism and midnight meetings are involved, the higher-ups move quickly. Within weeks, she was quietly let go. Her reputation was pulverized. When she realized I had engineered it all, she begged me to stop, weeping that she had nobody left. I reminded her of the words she once hurled at me. "If you don't trust me, maybe we shouldn't be together." She thought it was an empty threat. I made it her reality. The divorce went through without drama. I walked away with my dignity intact while she was left with nothing. No job, no lover, no marriage. My revenge made no noise. It was precise, calculated, almost poetic. Months later, I sleep easily. Aisha used to tell me trust is the foundation of marriage. She bet against mine and lost everything. The sweetest part of my revenge wasn't her downfall.